Hi, this is the JP Culinary Gangster again with a very simple quick tip for desserts. If you're in a tight spot and you need a good dessert real quick, I got something called a quick shortcut pound cake. And I think you're going to enjoy it because it's very simple to make and it facilitates all your guests and family. And if you need more than one, you can do more than one, but it's a very quick dessert. So let's get ugly so this way you can find out exactly what we're going to be doing. Okay, let me show you the table where we're doing things, and I'm going to show you. This is basically a butter pound cake that we're not going to touch right at this moment because we got to do other things. So for this recipe, you're going to need strawberries, which I've already washed, and a banana. You're going to need some heavy cream, and you're going to need about 4 tablespoons of sugar. And, well, this is not a little vanilla, but this is a bottle of vanilla extract. So, just to get started, I'm going to start to make my cream because I need my whipped cream before anything gets started. So, as we get started, I'm just going to do, and by the way, if you got a hand mixer, that's going to be a blessing because if you try to do this by hand, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. It's going to take you a little while. So, you can go to any 99-cent store, Walmart, or Aldi's, or a little department store that has a hand blender you pick up for like $10. So, right now I've put in, let me see something. I put in 1 pint of heavy cream. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the sugar and I'm going to add it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all heaping 4. I measured it before. 4 heaping tablespoons. And what I'm going to also add to this before I start mixing is 2 capfuls of vanilla extract. Now I'm going to show you how you can change this up. Should you like chocolate, you could put chocolate on this and give it a chocolate flavor. So with my little hand mixer, as you can see, I'm going to start mixing this bad boy up. And what I expect to do is make some heavy whipped cream. And it's going to take a little time, but we're going to get there. And as you can see, it is getting thicker the longer we whip it. Now, a little secret to whipped cream is that once you make it, you can freeze it. You can bring it to any flavor that you like. Okay. And the whole thing is to make this thing thick enough so we can use it on the cake. So this is going to take a little time to do. And the fun part is that once you make this, you can make enough to make 2. And as you can tell, it's getting thicker by the minute. You see, getting thicker. Now, as you can see, there goes your whipped cream. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sneak a little taste to see if it's sweet enough. Can't get no better than a bakery real quick. So we're gonna push this aside. Now we're gonna get ugly with everything that we gotta do with this cake. So I'm going to open up my banana very quickly. And we're gonna do all the prep work real fast. Because you know when you got guests, you gotta move quickly. So what I'm gonna do is start slicing my bananas nice and thin so I can make a layer of them. And there we go. Now the reason why I use one banana, because one banana should be sufficient. We may not be using all the strawberries, but I'll use whatever is in excess as a decoration. As you can tell, they're pretty much well rounded. There we go. That had a defective problem there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my strawberries too. With my strawberries, I don't expect you to cut that fast, but just make them nice and thin. Push them to one side. And I don't want you to make them paper thin, but enough where you can decorate your cake with. Because as you can tell, they're nice and red. All right, nice and juicy too. And I'm just going to cut up these trees for starters. There we go. These are done here. Now this is where the fun part begins, my friends. We have the pound cake, so now we're going to unfold this pound cake. I had a banana trying to stick to me. And here goes our nice little toy that we're going to recreate. So, on this side, I am going to take the knife and split it right down the middle. So this way, okay, I have two pieces. One piece I'm going to take to the side, and now what I'm going to do is a nice whipped cream that we made. And to keep this fresh all the time, all you need to do is put this in the fridge. Now, as you can tell, this goes nice and even, right? Put it back in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some strawberries first and just pop them in any way you feel. Because basically you're creating this cake. This is a shortcut pound cake, and you've taken all the shortcuts by not baking, but just creating. And now I'm going to take some bananas and put them in there. And not a very complicated thing to do, see? And just put there. And now, what I want to do is I'm going to take a little more cream, put it on the center there. It's going to be kind of difficult because we've got loose things in there, but it'll work. And what do you think I'm going to do next? I'm just going to slide the top right there. It's beginning to look like something now, huh? So now what I want to do is I want to start covering up the sides. See? And all I'm doing is just taking the whipped cream and just going up. It almost looks like a professional little cake that you just did. But it is professional because you're the masterpiece. You're the person that set that masterpiece up. So, and when you come to look at it, they're going to wonder where you got the good stuff from. That's why it's called shortcut. And it's looking like something I glazed up real quick, right? Look at this. And don't mind if you glob it around, because you can always make it neat later. You're still gonna do some stuff. And the best part about this is that I'm gonna do something a little extra. You wanna make it nice and fancy? I'm gonna show you how to make it nice and fancy. This looks like a little mess right now, right? Well, we're gonna make it ugly. We're gonna make it ugly enough that people wanna eat it that bad. Okay, so, and basically I just covered up all the brown spots because I'm not done with this yet. There we go. And that one tried to get away. There we go. Okay, every time I touch this bad boy. So, we're going to take a little bit more. Now, cream has to be refrigerated. So just wanted to let you know real quick. Now, looks like a cake you just bought. Okay. Does not want to cooperate, but it's okay. We can negotiate with that. Those nice little strawberries that I cut up before. Here we go. Start making a nice little design here. It's going to work for you. And all I'm doing is putting a line of strawberries. That's it. Okay. And the rest of the bananas, guess what I'm going to do with that? On the side of that. On the side of that. Now, you're pretty much done after you do this. But I just take an extra step to make it look nice and fancy. And now, okay. If I wanted to, I could do all of this, the rest of the strawberries there. Just put them onto the side. A little design that you want to do. And what you do is just refrigerate this before you're going to cut it so it firms up. And look at this. I'm telling you, you are a creator, man. I'd be scared of you. People can't do this real quick. And this is just a shortcut. So, imagine having to run out of bakery, spend $30 on all this good stuff. But you can spend less than $10 and pretty much get away clean with this good stuff. I'm just going to put something there. And I'll put in a little banana there just to make it look nice. Let me wash my hands. And just to be really bad, as you can see the pound cake, I'm going to take a little Hershey's chocolate and I'm just going to drizzle a bead. And I'm going to go from one side to the other. And that's all you got to do. And there goes your quick shortcut pound cake. With that being said, if you like what you saw, just please hit the like button and hit subscribe. And every time I come up with something new for you, it's going to pop up and let you know. This is the JP Culinary Gangster, again, showing you something quick, easy, and fast to get you in and out and show some love to your family. I'll be speaking at you.